trying to say this to my friends who had children. You're 7 years old and someone is stroking your. It feels good.
You've seen her on screen, inspiring millions with her talk shows. But behind the celebrity spotlight lurks a tale that's still sending shockwaves around the globe. Hold on to your seats because Jamie Foxx is about to expose Oprah's questionable actions for Hollywood's elite.
I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. In today's juicy slice of celeb gossip, I'm delving into a story that's more gripping than a Hollywood thriller. Picture this: Oprah Winfrey, revered for her philanthropic work, setting up a leadership academy for girls in South Africa. A noble act, right? But wait, as Jamie Foxx reveals, there's a side to this story that might just have your jaw dropping.
But that you could, that some of your worst nightmares were real.
So what happened? Just when we thought Hollywood couldn't spring any more surprises, Oscar-winning actor Jamie Foxx dropped the bombshell that's shaking Tinseltown to its core. Having battled the elites himself, Foxx is no stranger to the Hollywood underbelly. His strong endorsement for Sound of Freedom, directed by Alejandro Gomez Monteverde, only fuels the fire that's been lit by Mel Gibson's shocking revelations. One insider reveals Jamie Foxx had a run-in with Oprah Winfrey and saw firsthand how manipulative and mean-spirited she could be. He resisted her attempts to tighten his connections with the Hollywood elites. Yes, you heard it right. Foxx, having faced the machinations of Oprah Winfrey herself, has some unique insights into the secretive realm of the Hollywood powerhouses. From his close encounters with the TV queen, he sensed her manipulative spirit. One might even argue that it's this personal brush with the dark side of Hollywood that fuels his endorsement for Sound of Freedom. According to an insider privy to a private conversation with Foxx, he said, "Oprah may be seen as a queen of television, but she's not who she appears to be. I've had personal experiences that opened my eyes to her true nature and the world of elites she represents." If that wasn't enough to raise eyebrows, Foxx's stand against the Hollywood elites has been unyielding and downright brave. He's seen the power structures that silence inconvenient voices and has fought them himself. The elites in Hollywood tried to ban my film project, but I won't be silenced. Sound of Freedom is a powerful story that needs to be told, and I'm proud to support it, Foxx revealed in a private conversation, according to an insider. What movie are we talking about? I'll explain. Amid the glitzy premieres and blockbuster launches, Jamie Foxx found himself in a unique position of protest against Hollywood's elites. His directorial venture, All-Star Weekend, was scheduled to light up theaters during the 2018 NBA All-Star Weekend. Yet, the film faced unforeseen setbacks and changing release dates, culminating in its unceremonious shelving in 2019. Instead of being recognized for its creative spark, the industry saw it as a wild card and chose to sideline it.
Tell me every producer in Hollywood has this mandate. Give me a break. It has to come from the studio to hit every producer, because every producer don't think the same.
The reasons behind the ban, as Foxx has not been shy to point out, have more to do with industry politics and less with creative merit. The comedy, set to feature a star-studded ensemble cast, including the likes of Robert Downey Jr., Ava Longoria, and Foxx himself, was the actor's directorial debut. But instead of celebrating his creative venture, the powers that be in Hollywood saw it as a potential threat.
Movies like this, documentaries like this, shows like this, there's a lot of people that don't want to do it because where are you going to platform it?
Foxx, known for his unapologetic and raw commentary, firmly believes that the culture of cancellation is a manipulative tool wielded by the Hollywood elites. To them, it's nothing more than a game of chess, pulling strings and making moves to maintain their monopoly and safeguard their vested interests. They target rising talents and unique voices, effectively sidelining those who could pose a challenge to the established profit-making stars. For Foxx, the banning of All-Star Weekend was not just a blow to his creative freedom, but a glaring example of how the industry's powers can control the narrative at their whim. A bold stance against cancel culture, you bet. And it's high time someone said it.
Now, the first step in eradicating this crime is awareness.
When you piece it all together, it seems like Foxx is donning the mantle of the maverick, standing in firm support of film's Sound of Freedom that dares to strip away the polished veneer of the Hollywood elites. And let's switch gears here and talk about a club so exclusive, it's got its own zip code of influence, the Good Club. Imagine the heavy-hitting elites like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and, yes, Oprah Winfrey hashing out secret agendas in the heart of nice. According to The Guardian, these covert assemblies even include major players like David Rockefeller and the Broads. We're left picking our brains trying to figure out the whispers behind those closed doors. And as it turns out, the public face representing this whole party is Oprah herself. In fact, Jamie Foxx and Oprah Winfrey, both Hollywood heavyweights, once walked side by side. A trusted insider revealed Oprah tried to pull Jamie Foxx into the fold of Hollywood elites, but he remained steadfast and didn't let himself become a puppet in their hands. Remember Quincy Jones? This music legend found himself caught in the crossfire of Jamie and Oprah's power plays, only amplifying Jamie's frustration with the talk show queen.
Then I get a call from somebody. Hi, Jamie Foxx. Took me to Quincy Jones's house.
Oprah's web seemed to be ever expanding, but Foxx was not having any of it.
I said, what you mean? She says, you got an opportunity to do something great, walk into the history books, and you're blowing it, and I need to help you with it.
Speaking of expanding webs, let's revisit Oprah's intriguing relationship with controversial Hollywood bigwig Harvey Weinstein. This man was no stranger to scandal, but his tight-knit relationship with Oprah raised quite a few eyebrows. An insider recounted, the controversies surrounding Oprah, like her connections to Harvey Weinstein, have made Jamie even more frustrated with her and question her commitment to women's rights. Considering her vocal support of the Me Too movement, one can't help but question the sincerity behind her public persona. Then there's the dark tale of the self-proclaimed healer, John of God. This Brazilian, who seemed more like a wolf in sheep's clothing, hit international fame after featuring on Oprah's show. His wellness center was supposedly a sanctuary for the desperate, but beneath the surface, it was more of a nightmarish trap. The fallout, a chilling saga of abuse and deceit.
A man who claims to work miracles and heal the sick. He calls himself John of God, but there's nothing godly about him.
Let's not forget, the charlatan's rise to fame was largely propelled by Oprah's segment, Do You Believe in Miracles? It catapulted him to an undeserved status, leading even more unsuspecting individuals into his snare. Even though Oprah later aligned herself with those exposing John's nefarious deeds, the damage was already done. Her endorsement, intentional or not, had amplified his reach, and that, dear viewers, is a cautionary tale in itself about the power and responsibility that comes with influence.
You describe yourself as a spiritual medium. What does that mean, a medium?
Médium, eu sou espiritualista.
Diving deeper into Oprah's turbulent waters, let's circle back to that headline. Grabbing initiatives she spearheaded, Oprah, with all her star power, made a mammoth promise to Nelson Mandela, a brighter future for young South African girls through top-notch education. Thus, in 2007, the Leadership Academy for Girls was born. All good so far. Hold that thought. South Africa's government, however, wasn't exactly popping the champagne. Critics were quick to raise eyebrows at the school's lavishness. An insider was quoted saying, rumor had it that behind those grand gates, something much more sinister was happening. Human trafficking? While no solid evidence ever emerged, these whispers were enough to cast a long, unsettling shadow over Oprah's ambitious project. But wait, the pot's still boiling. Introducing Virginia, a staff member tasked with overseeing dormitories. In a twisted turn, she got embroiled in deeply unsettling dealings with students aged 13 to 15 to 15. Another insider weighed in with young girls, selected by Oprah for a brighter future, were betrayed by the very person meant to look after them. The fallout was explosive, to say the least. Oprah, however, was quick on her feet, spearheading probes into the Academy's inner workings. But the saga was far from over. A toxic brew of violence, intimidation, and coercion was boiling just beneath the surface. Tales of violence, intimidation, and coercion came to light, and get this, 7 students got booted for their part in the drama.
Tell her.
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do.
While Oprah hustled to mend fences, addressing controversies head-on, the Academy's foundational cracks were becoming glaringly evident. Even with her pulling every purse string, the Academy's reputation wavered. Despite Oprah's attempts at salvaging the Academy's reputation and putting protective measures in place, the rumor mill kept churning. The world watched, eyes wide, waiting for the next shoe to drop. Continuing this saga, it seems like the school's mysteries didn't stop at its grand gates. The Academy's security was tighter than a drum, a detail that didn't escape the public's notice. Question marks started floating around. Why would an educational institution need such a high level of surveillance and ironclad policies unless there were some skeletons in the closet?
You can't build a resentment about it. You have to still try and love those people.
Yeah.
Because that's the way they're thinking.
The whispers turned colder, with one anonymous tipster stating, "I've seen unusually large numbers of luxury vehicles visiting the Academy late at night. Strange for a school, right?" Another insider claimed some of the school's graduates never returned to their hometowns. Though none of these rumors had solid evidence to back them up, they threw enough fuel on speculation fire, hinting that the Academy's hands might not be as clean as they appeared. And just when you thought it couldn't get any murkier, financial gurus started digging into the Academy's books. Some financial analysts have pointed out discrepancies in the school's yearly expenditure, with funds appearing to be allocated to undisclosed projects, stated one analyst. Now, with Oprah's extensive financial muscle, any shady dealings would undoubtedly be well concealed. But as the saying goes, where there's smoke, there's fire. The speculation that these undisclosed projects could be a front for human trafficking operations.
Yeah.
The system is completely based on money.
Yeah.
The studio system.
With all the smoke, it's hard to see clearly what's happening at the Leadership Academy for Girls. And yet, despite all the rumors, the fog of suspicion surrounding the Academy shows no signs of lifting. So, what do you think? Could there be any truth to these wild speculations? Or is it all just the stuff of gossip? I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Jamie Foxx might spill more secrets in the coming days? Let's chat. Let's chat. Thank you all for tuning in and joining me on this wild ride through the fascinating world of celebrity rumors. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest updates. Until next time, stay curious, stay entertained, and keep those comments coming. Peace out.